Welcome, Facebook friends. I was having lunch with our friend Jane yesterday, and we were talking about how can we get EFT into our community better than we're doing. And she thought, how about your Facebook page, or start a new page? So that's what we're doing here. And I hope to introduce you to EFT, share my own story about EFT, and anybody who's my friends on Facebook who's been with us through our journey with EFT, definitely pipe up and share your stories. Some of you have never heard of EFT and you're wondering what it is, and some of you are sick and tired of listening to me talk about EFT, and it's always a question, what is EFT? And that's a hard place to start, because it's similar to acupuncture, because we are addressing the energy flow in your body. It's talk therapy, because we are dealing with childhood issues or anger issues or whatever issues that are revolving around excessive emotion. And so it is a little bit of both, and it's absolutely amazing when you feel an old issue that's been locked up in your body that you thought you had it shelved and put away, and when you finally get rid of it, it's like, wow, it's gone. And it's an amazing technique that you use your fingers and you're done, and you can use it on yourself, or you have a buddy that you can tap with, and hopefully this page will be able to share stories, share ideas, and if you have questions, if I can't answer it, I can definitely research it for you, and we'll go from there. This is a statement that I want you to tattoo in your brain, okay? 85% of all illness is caused by unresolved negative emotions. Memorize it. You will be tested every day. Okay, how many times have you heard you can worry yourself sick? Or too much stress causes high blood pressure, or too much stress causes heart attacks. Well, what about too much guilt? What about too much anger, too much fear, too much resentment? All of these emotions cause our body to have health problems. EFT is, again, it's hard to even go into everything it can do for you. It can improve your golf game. You're getting ready to hit the ball, and you got this little voice in the back of your head that's going, yeah, you suck and you can't golf in front of your boss. You know that, and da-da-da. We can shut that saying off. You have a fear of planes, a fear of heights, a fear of snakes. You got it gone. You have weight issues. You can't get rid of the last 20 pounds, and you try, and you can't get it. For my own self, I got rid of my hay fever allergies. They're gone. I'll share that story another time. Stage fright, I wouldn't be sitting in front of a camera if I hadn't got rid of the stage fright issue. It had been with me for 40 years. And in 20 minutes, had it gone. Now I've tested myself and had to do a little extra EFT work to finish it off. But last winter, I was on a stage with a microphone explaining EFT to 150 people, and so that was just a clear case that I got that thing resolved. And I look back to high school, having to read a report in front of the class, and it was like this. And so it's amazing when you get rid of these issues. It's like, wow, you feel better, and your health is better. You get around sick people, your immune system is charged. You're ready to do battle with whatever's coming at you. And you suddenly you're calm, you're more clarity. Like I said, I can't share more about EFT other than I hope you're open to it, and that you're willing to go on this journey with me. I think the biggest one-liner I've heard about EFT is suspend your disbelief, and just for once in your life, just pretend that this thing is going to work, and just open your mind to healing yourself of all the past issues that you think you've got them shelved. Okay, it's time to show you the tapping point for EFT. And again, we're tapping on the electrical energy pathways in the body. So instead of using these needles, we're simply going to use our fingers and do the tapping that way. And so I'll show you the 9 points real quick, and then we'll actually do a round of tapping to get you started, to get you comfortable with this technique. So the first spot we call the karate chop point. And it doesn't matter if you do it right-handed or left-handed, whatever's comfortable. And it's on the heel of your hand. So just tap along with me. Go ahead, don't just sit there, tap along. And tap on the heel of your hand. This is the karate chop point. And just keep tapping. And when we do the karate chop point, we'll make a lot of statements, we'll do a lot of talking, and it's a way of getting the doors open so that your body knows what door we're going to step into in order to start healing whatever your issue is. Okay, the next spot is the top of the head. The next spot is the inside edge of the eyebrow. Again, it can be left or right, you can cross over, whatever's comfortable. The next spot is the outside edge of your eye, not on the temples and not so much that you're in your eye, but right on the bone. So tap, tap, tap. And don't tap so hard that you bruise yourself, but you do want to make some physical contact with the bone. The next spot is under the eye. Again, directly under the pupil, on the bone, but not so far that you're poking your eye. The next spot is kind of ticklish for some people, and it's right under the nose. You might want to curl your lip down, whatever's easy. The next spot is the chin, and now we're not actually on the chin, we're right in the crease of your lower lip, so right there. Okay, the next spot is the collarbone spot, and it's not actually on your collarbone, it's just below it onto the fleshy part of your chest, and not on the sternum. It's off to the side in the meaty part of your chest. And I'm just tapping on both right now because it feels good. Okay, and the last spot is under the arm. Now you're not so high up that you're in your armpit. You're about 4 inches down, about where your bra strap rides. For men, if this is where your bra strap rides, I'll keep your secret to myself. Under the arm. And that's all 9 points. And so let's do a round of tapping. I'm sure right now you've watched this or you've read about EFT and you're a little skeptical and you're a little anxious and you're probably, your belly's in knots a little bit and you're not sure. You can't believe everything that Terry said. This just can't be true. So let's tap on that tappable issue. So let's start, and again, as monkey see, monkey do, just follow along with me. That even though I'm full of all this anxiety, I deeply and completely accept myself. And now you go, whoa, what's this mean? What does deeply and completely accept myself mean? Is that we're telling your body, hey kid, you've been dealt some rough cards in your life, but we still love you anyway. And so no matter what's happened to you, we're ready to get well again. And so that's what that statement means. And believe me, it works. If you're working with little kids, maybe say, I'm a super cool dude, or I'm a beautiful princess. Whatever positive statement feels good for you. But this is the kind of the industry standard. So anyway, let's start again. Even though I am full of all this anxiety about EFT, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm full of all this anxiety about EFT, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm full of all this anxiety about EFT, and I feel really silly, I deeply and completely accept myself. Okay, we did 3 rounds of that, now we'll move to the top of the head. Okay, all this anxiety. Eyebrow. All this anxiety. All this anxiety. I feel really silly. I hope nobody's watching me. Full of anxiety about EFT. All this anxiety. All this anxiety. We'll go 2 more times around. All this anxiety. I feel really silly. I can't believe I'm doing this. I feel really silly. Full of anxiety. I just can't believe this tapping thing will help me. Full of anxiety. Full of anxiety. 1 more time around. All this anxiety. My stomach is in knots. I really feel silly tapping. I really feel silly. All this anxiety. All this anxiety. I really feel silly. All this anxiety. Now take a deep breath and just blow it out. Take a moment to absorb what you did. Now that would be 1 round of tapping. And what we'll do is we would monitor your anxiety level on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being extreme intensity, 0 being absolutely no anxiety at all. And so what we would do is measure your anxiety when we start, do a round of tapping, revisit your anxiety level, and see if the numbers start coming down. And ideally, if you're at a 10, we want to see that over however many rounds it takes to get you down to a 0. Sometimes a 1 or 2 is something we can live with, and that's up to you, but we don't see it go all the way down. So you can think about tapping, think about your anxiety of EFT and where this is going to lead you, and be absolutely comfortable to take this journey with us. So with that, I'll get this posted, and